Hello everyone. You dreaming of studying in Canada? Big news just dropped. Canada has announced its 2026-2028 immigration levels plan, and guess what? This might be one of the best times for you to make your move. What's the plan? Canada plans to welcome 380,000 permanent residents every year from 2026 to 2028. Now that's a very stable target. Not a wild spike, but steady growth in newcomers. And why should this matter to you as a student? Because this plan more tightly integrates temporary residents like students into Canada's long-term immigration strategy. Let's zoom in on temporary residents. In 2026, Canada expects to admit around 385,000 temporary residents, and that's 230,000 workers and 155,000 students. Over 27-28, they plan to admit 150,000 students each year. By the way, did you know that only 89,000 students got study permits in 2025 from January till August? So actually, 155,000 is a great increase in numbers. And remember, Masters and PhD are not even a part of this gap. Now do you realize that this isn't a restriction to scare you? Instead, it's a much more predictable system with fewer surprises and hopefully more stability for student intakes. And here's the best part. This plan also offers a clearer pathway to permanent residency. In 2026 and 27, up to 33,000 work permit holders who already live in Canada, and that includes students on a PGWP, are likely to be allowed to apply for PR. If you study in Canada and get a PGWP, you could be among those who build a long-term future. Also, economic immigration of skilled workers is a big focus. In 2026, almost 240,000 of the PR spots are for the economic class. So please choose programs of study that would build on in-demand skills. That means if you pick a field in demand, like tech, healthcare, trades, education, your chances of sticking around long-term are strong. Let me now give you additional upsides and strategic tips. Here's the boost. There's a lot more emphasis on provincial pathways. Through the Provincial Nominee Program, provinces can pick students or skilled workers who match their local needs. So select public institutions in regional areas for that extra boost. And if you're francophone or willing to learn French, there's good news there too. Canada wants to increase French-speaking immigration outside Quebec to 10.5% by 2028. So here's a pro tip. Choose a study program that aligns with priority sectors like tech, healthcare, trades. Go for public colleges or universities in regional areas and aim for a PGWP after graduation. This could set you up for a smoother transition to permanent residency. So what's the takeaway? With Canada's 2026-2028 plan, studying in Canada is not just temporary, it could be your launchpad to a permanent future. You're investing in your future in Canada, and if you're serious about it, now is the time to plan. Pick a strong program, think long-term, and aim to make a great career in Canada. Remember, when you will be ready for the workforce, the competition would be much lower. There would be fewer people vying for the same jobs. So what's the cost? I know you're worried about your visa, and rightly so. Simple. Seek direct guidance from a licensed immigration consultant. While that won't guarantee you a visa, it will ensure that your documents are well presented and your supporting letter of explanation will indeed fill in any gaps to tie up loose ends of your story so that the visa officer will not have to hunt for reasons to grant you a visa. Anurag Sandhu, CEO at Can-Am, is a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. There you go. So hit the like button if you found this helpful. Comment below if you have questions about which programs to pick or how to apply. Team Can-Am is there to assist you. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll bring you more updates as this plan unfolds. And see you soon.